What's up, guys? I'm playing Windenburg in The Sims 4, and I'm just making a modern park right now by adding little bushes to the front gate, and I'm really enjoying this pack so far. And if you are too, let me know in the comments, and I will see if I can try and get back to you. If not, then that's okay. I will always just see you guys in the next video. And you guys, this is so fun because this is my very first video that I'm actually doing on recording, and I'm really nervous, but I feel like if I have support from you guys, then it makes it even better, and I won't be as nervous or as scared as I would be. But I'm just making a tutorial on a community build, which is called Windenburg's Modern Park. You can always find it in, when I'm done, you can find it in my Sims 4 library or profile, and it'll post it in the comments below or description. And see if you have Sims 4, check out my library page, and if you see anything you like, go ahead and feel free to download it. But please do not re-upload. You can always build it and your way or whatever, but please do not re-upload. Or if you do, just give me credit at least, and I really appreciate that if you would, because then I feel like I wasn't just doing this for no work. You know what I mean? So I finished placing a fence around the park fence. So now I'm just going to add little bushes around the park right now. And then after that, I will be turning it to dark so that I can do some lights for the park. Yeah, and then we will continue on from there, and then we'll see where it takes us. So, like I said, check out my channel or whatever on Sims 4, but please do not re-upload. It really hurts. If you have ever been, I'm not saying that you have, if you've ever been copyrighted or whatever before, it's not very good. You have a horrible feeling that you've been cheated on your work and you've just been used. So yeah, but otherwise feel free to download my stuff and play it. But enough of that, let's begin our park. Okay, right now I'm going to be adding playground equipment to get that big stuff out of the way. So when I think of Windenburg, I think of old times or heritage, how they don't really have all the electronics and all that. So right now I'm adding a pirate ship play cove right in the middle. About right there. And then I'm going to take my stuff and I'm gonna go find that type, a get together type, and just place it right there. And I'm gonna center out that pirate cove ship placing on the tile. And then I'm going to add little triangles or there we go, little play sets to these, the little squishy foamy stuff you see at those children's playthings. And I'm gonna just make it look like that. Make it nice and good looking, like a little child plays for it. I'm just going to keep doing that repeatedly and stop once I get there. Like that. And then I don't really want a lot of bricks showing, so I'm going to see if I can find anything else. And then I'm going to see if that works out. If not, I'll just find like a different one. Kind of like this. I kind of like this. Like one half do that, and then on the back side, do it to the other side too. So, I'm not gonna ask you guys a question. What is the best build that you have ever made? Comment in the comment section below, and tell me what is the best one that you have ever made. Like the best build that you think you'd get a max's fave. And tell me, also that brings me up to another question, tell me if you've ever got a max's fave, because max's faves are really, really cool. And I want to hear from you guys if you ever got a max's fave, because max's faves are important, well, maybe to Sims players, but they're cool and important and all that. And it's really fun to see that the creator of Sims likes your work. You know, like, they're not random people, they're actual people that are like, oh, this person has some really good work, let's give them a fave, and then you become really famous. But I'm like, I don't want to become famous. So if you want to do that, go ahead. Who's gonna stop you? Not me. I'm pretty short too, by the way, so go ahead, do whatever. I wouldn't even do anything to you. So, yeah, it's really fun. You should try it. And then, I'm just adding these little, like, box tree things around the park. Except for those, I added 2 little pedestals. And then, I'm going to start placing some benches. And we have a lot of new benches, guys. But I'm going to go with these type of benches. I'm just going to make a little chatting area for parents who are letting their kids play at this Windenburg park. And if you like Windenburg, I just got this game pack, and I really, really like Windenburg so far. But if you really love it, tell me, and I can see if we have like stuff in common, because it's really, really cool expansion pack. But what I'm also really excited for is the cat and dog pack, if any of you guys are, because I know I'm really excited for the cat and dog pack, because who doesn't want to have like little companions? But then, like, what I'm also wondering about is how they didn't add it before, because some, like, I think it was The Sims 3 had a The Sims expansion pack, the cat and dog expansion pack, and I'm not understanding why they didn't add it before, because if you heard or watched the trailer, they're making a Sims 5, and it's coming out in 2019, and you get to like ride roller coasters and all that cool stuff and go swimming. But then I'm like, well, that's weird, because why are you adding all that like brand new stuff to that game, like the new one, and why not this one? Like, really? But then I was also wondering, like, how come we have to buy it? You know, like, how come we have to buy expansion packs? Because if you know, the Sims games are pretty expensive. They're like maybe $40 the game, and like then the expansion packs are like $40 more, and you're like, are you serious? Why do we have to pay this much for only like a little amount, and then you like are wasting $180 on expansion packs. But still, like I said, I can't complain because Sims 4 is a pretty great game. It's blowing up all over the world, and millions of YouTubers and people are also playing it, which even makes it better. Excuse me. And I also think that if you have any ideas to add to Maxis, like new clothing, new hairstyles, also tell me and let's see what we can do, because your vote is important. That sounds really cheesy. But no, seriously, you're important. Like, you have a voice, so you can speak. But yeah, you shouldn't let something like that tear you down, because it's ideas, and who knows, maybe somebody's gonna be like, oh, this person has great ideas, let's add that to the game, and maybe you'll get voted or spoke about, and then you get really cool deals. But yeah, if you guys also know the get to work pack, how you get to be a detective, a doctor, or a scientist, what I'm also wondering is how come we can't be like that for all jobs? Like, how come we can't have, I don't know, like if you were the politician, why can't you do a job that you actually get to go there and be there with your sim, which is something I don't get. But anyway, I think it would be really cool if they actually did that, because then, we can actually, that's basically like what the Get to Work pack is about, not just doing 3 jobs and then boom, you're done and bye, see ya.